Am I coming in good? Am I coming in good? We here on Demon Time. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let me pull my chat up. Let me pull the chat up. See what's going on. You know what it is. This is the Formalities. Theformalities.com. And you know what it is. Please say something in the chat. Let me know that you are here. Okay. Say something in the chat. Let me know that you are here. We here. In the chat. I don't think nobody's here. Let me see. My shit working? Okay. I'm going to be here talking about demons today. This is what we on today. Hello. I see people viewing. I don't hear people in the chat. I don't see people in the chat. I see people in the chat. I know what's going on. Okay, Joe Schmo, what's good? Mo, what's good? We here. Phone line is open. Oh shit. Got my blue juice, you know what I'm saying? Here talking about demons. Feel free to call up. Tell your demon story. Let's see. Let's get into stuff. Let's see. What is a demon? What it is first. That's the main thing. So, what is a demon? Let's see. Demon. Okay. The dictionary says that an evil spirit or devil, especially one thought to possess a person's act of turmoil in hell. So I guess it's the supernatural being typically associated with evil prevail. Historical religion, occultism, I don't even know what that is. Occultism. I don't know. Lectural fiction, mythology. We all know what demons are, but I'm here to talk about demon people. Like, have you ever seen a demon? Have you ever been around a demon? Have people had demonish ways with something you were doing? What do you feel is a demon? Or have you been in contact with one? Tree Man Jackson, what's up? All right. This goes back through time. Let me see what's going on with this. Demons been around since Judaism. This is ancient Egypt has demons in it. Let me see what's this. Egypt language talks of demons as guardians. See, I don't know if they're guardians or anything like that, but they're definitely bugged out things, man. The imagery is what like scares me, man. Just demon imagery and shit like that. It's just fucking scary as hell. Who the fuck knows what's going on in here? I don't know if my shit is slow or what's happening. What's up, Banky Yoshi? Yeah, we on demon time. So it's like, Big Mark, what's going on? Evil spirits, Hinduism advocates the reincarnation and transmission of souls according to one's karma. Souls of the dead are adjudged by the Yama and are accorded various purging punishments before being reborn. Humans that have committed extraordinary wrongs are condemned to roam as lonely, often mischief mongers, spirits for a length of time before being reborn. Many kinds of such spirits are to be recognized later in Hindu texts. But my thing is, do demons exist? Are demons people? Right? Or are they people who are evil, or were they already here to begin with? That's the shit that's bugging me out. That's the shit that bugs me out. Like, when you see a demon like on the sides of me, like this devil people or demons, like when you see that, how did that come about? Like, is a demon a person, or I'm kind of confused on this. Like, is it a person, or is it something that was already there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can get this girl on the phone. She's a spiritual. Actually, let me call Jenna. Let me call Jenna and see, because Jenna's sister knows a lot, and she might know. Demons are not humans. Okay, but what are they? Are they aliens? Like, what is a demon? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? Oh shit. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if I got this number right. All right, cool. Like, what is it? That's the thing. Like, what is a demon?
Please leave your message for 3.
Oh, damn it. God damn it. Did the demon manifest? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did the demon turn into a human, or was it a demon first and then it takes like human form? Like, it's so confusing to me. What is a demon? They're saying demons are not humans, but what are they? They're demons. Okay, so where does that, like, what is that? Is it an animal? Is it a... Let's see if I get this girl on the phone. Hold on. Let me see. I got this one girl. She's very, like, deep into this shit, like, and I'm trying to find out. I don't even think she's gonna want to talk about it. That's how deep she is. Like, she doesn't even want to talk. I don't even think she's gonna want to talk about it. Like, she's gonna be like, nah, I don't know. Let me call my man. Hold on. Feel free to call up if you have the explanation to this, because I'm trying to figure this out. Like, are demons aliens, or are they people that were evil? Are they evil people, or are they aliens? I'm never...
Hello?
Stan, what's up, man? Long time no talk to, bro.
What's going on? Who's this?
This is Space, man.
Why do you always change your number, dude?
This is not my number. This is my show. You're on my show.
Oh. What's up, man?
I called you. You made a post about somebody cursing you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm calling you because we're talking about demons today on my show.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, do you think demons are people, like evil people that become demons, or like were they here before us?
Like, what do I think that? No, I think demons, if they exist, they existed before. I mean, I think they existed before they took human form. Like, I've always felt like whatever demons exist were people, mm-hmm. And then whatever they did led them to become demon form, and then they kind of...
You get what I'm saying, right? So like the demon thing is from hell. Like, they got the horns and all that shit. Right?
Not necessarily, but yeah.
Not necessarily, but that's what people see is like a demon. Like, they got the horns.
Right, yeah. When you think demons, yeah, that's what you think.
I think of like a creature with horns, the red body, whatever. Right?
Right. Yeah,
So is that a person that turned into that, or is it a totally different species?
I think it's a person that turned into that.
You think a
I
person
think
turned into that?
I think at some point someone did something so fucked up that when like after they ceased to be human,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they looked like. That's what they were. Like, you ever read The Portrait of Dorian Gray?
The what?
You ever read that book
No.
by Oscar Wilde, The Portrait of Dorian Gray?
The Portrait of Dorian Gray. No.
Yeah. So the idea was Dorian Gray was this guy, super super good looking, but super vain. He was also like evil as fuck. But he made a deal with whatever. I don't know if it was the devil. I don't remember. It was a long time ago I read this book, but he made a deal with the devil so that he could stay young and look young forever.
Okay.
But there was a portrait that he had hidden in his like attic. So whatever fucked up thing he did, like the portrait of him would take on that look. So if he got fucked up, whatever, he was addicted to opium and shit like that. So like he didn't age, but the portrait did. Basically, the story goes that the portrait took on his soul. So if he's immortal, but if you like stab the portrait, he would die. So I think that like demons are people who at some point were human, and then they just did some fucked up shit, and then their true form, came to light. Huh?
And they turned into a demon?
No, not necessarily turned into a demon. I think whatever, like whether after they died and like their spirit. Because I don't think demons are like human form. I think they're spirits.
Somebody said they're like animorphs.
No, not xenomorphs. No, I think they're spirits. I think they're evil spirits of people that were alive. Like, for example, like maybe not so literally, but like a guy like Hitler, let's say, was so evil that when he died, his spirit kind of took on another form, and like his spirit lives on as a demon.
You
not
think
necessarily
Hitler's
Hitler, but
spirit
like somebody
lives
like
on as
that.
a demon?
Huh?
You think Hitler's spirit lives on as a demon?
Not Hitler per se, but like I think throughout history, I think there are people whose spirit live on as demons.
So are they like? I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry if I'm bugging this out. But like,
no, it's like there's like in Haitian culture, right?
Yeah.
There's these different demons. Actually, one of them is well known in pop culture. It's we call them barons. There's Baron Samedi. He's the most popular one.
What's
Remember
his name?
Papa Shango?
He's a demon?
Yeah, we call it in Haiti we call it Loi. So it's like, so like there's different. He's like he's a spirit. He's the spirit of. I think he's like in Haitian culture or in voodoo culture. He's like the spirit that takes you to hell. In Hades, you know how like there's like the river Styx and like something like that. So that's what he does.
So he's like the tour guide.
Sure. Yeah.
He's like hell's tour guide.
Yeah. He's the one that transports you to hell, right?
Okay.
So essentially, like he's also like he's a trickster. He's more into like he's the spirit of mischief. Like you pray to him with tobacco and rum. That's what you sacrifice to him, and but it's been a thing in pop culture. Like Papa Shango. If you look at Papa Shango's like the wrestler, his look was Baron Samedi. So there's a bunch of that. He's the most popular one, but there's different barons,
look up
right?
Baron Senji or whatever you're talking about.
Huh?
I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. What is it? Baron
Samedi. It's Baron space Samedi.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, but he's like a skeleton.
his face was painted that way.
His face is painted like a skeleton. But
Yeah.
is he good
Well,
or
that's how most
bad?
people see it. It's like an old Creole thing. Like, there's another, what's that Disney movie with the black princess, Princess and the Frog or whatever? There's a character similar to that in that movie.
Okay. Oh shit.
But anyway, I think that demons exist if they do exist. I don't know if they exist. I'm just saying, if they do exist, that's the form they take.
They take the skeletal form.
No, the spirit form. They take a spirit form or something, like whatever
But
it is.
This Baron Samedi is a skeletal form. Like it's a skeleton. It's
Yeah,
not
but it's
like,
a spirit. Like the story goes, it's a spirit. Like it's shown to be a skeletal thing in pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
But like, as far as whatchamacallit, like how he exists, it's like in Haitian or in voodoo culture, he's a spirit.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, I don't know if I'm not saying I believe this stuff, but there's the reason I posted that is because like something weird is happening, has been happening, and I have no real explanation for it.
Like what?
Like, so I have erectile dysfunction, right?
You're live.
I was always,
right? We're live. You know this, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care. I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know.
I talk about this shit on stage, whatever.
Yeah.
So I have erectile dysfunction, and I've had it for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and I didn't like at first. Well, not at first, but like I didn't know anything. I didn't know what it was. I just like, this is weird. And then like a little over a year ago, when I started this job, I was like, I must have some sort of, there must be something going on.
Mm.
So I went to the doctor. They said because of my diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm prone to erectile dysfunction and all this other stuff. So I was like, all right, that's a reasonable explanation. So I was like, is it permanent? They were like, sometimes it can be, but usually it's not. Like it can, because it's like there's like nerve damage or whatever. So in the meantime, they gave me Viagra, like genetic Viagra, and it works for a little bit and then it doesn't.
Mm.
And like I'm seeing somebody now and like whatever. It's like I just it's becoming an issue. So I was talking about it yesterday, and I was like, somebody was like, maybe it's mental. And I was like, that's weird. I don't know if it's mental. But then they were like, huh?
It probably can be.
It can be. And I don't know. Like right now I'm looking into like Reiki and like whatever else I can do. Cause I do see a therapist, but like, I don't know if she can really help with that. But, so I was talking to my boss and he was like, maybe you should see like a bruja or something like that, or some kind of like
Bruja,
whatever. And I'm just like,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
So I was like, is that something I can Google? And that's where I posted that post came from. It was like, and then I started thinking about it. When did this start happening? It literally started happening like a month after I broke up with my ex.
So you think your ex was Spanish?
No, she was white, but she was always talking about. She was kind of into crystals and shit.
So
and I'm like,
she cast a spell on you?
The breakup
like
was
witch?
not mutual.
You think she was a witch?
She did not take it well.
Do you think she is a witch? Sir?
No.
I've dated a witch before, so it wouldn't be out the realm.
I don't necessarily think she's
Did you
a
go
witch.
to her house?
Huh?
Did you go to her house?
Yeah, I used to spend.
Did you see any weird items in her house?
What?
Did you see any weird items in her house?
Like how weird? I mean, she had like
hair in a jar.
No.
Frogs, some type of frog symbolism.
No, she had like crystals and shit, like rocks.
Like quartz and stuff, like.
Huh?
Like quartz and like Shit like that, onyx.
Yeah, shit like that.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool stuff.
Yeah. But she would bring up stuff like, I remember when we first started dating, she was like, some stuff like that. She was like, she would say, I'm kind of witchy. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's kind of witchy.
Huh?
It's probably a witch, bro.
But when that's what I'm thinking now. What if that's what this is?
So how about this? Why don't you go to the, cause you're Haitian. Why don't you get like a ceremony? Like do a ceremony?
Because I don't know anybody that does it.
I'm pretty sure your mom knows somebody. Like, come on, bro.
Nah. The only person in my family that ever had like that kind of affiliation was like my grandma, but she's way past that shit. She stopped doing it.
She stopped doing it, but she probably knows somebody who does. You know,
Not here.
Have somebody sacrifice a chicken or something like that. Like really, like heal you.
I'd have to go to Haiti for my grandma.
You're gonna go to Haiti?
My grandma doesn't live in Haiti anymore. She doesn't know anybody here. Whoever she knows that would be into that kind of stuff is in Haiti.
You're just saying that she doesn't know. She probably does. They do it out here.
Yeah, but she stopped years ago, like before I was born.
She probably knows somebody.
So I'm saying like whoever she would know isn't here.
All right. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. You're saying that demons are spirits, but I don't believe them to be spirits. Like I think. I don't know, man. I think they're humans.
Why?
Because like hell was created. Like if we're going off heaven and hell or whatever, right? And if hell is created and hell is there, right? These like people had to go there. So I think you can't just sit in hell and fucking suffer forever. Like there's the demons are basically the ones doing the suffering, right?
Right.
So how did they get there?
To hell?
Yeah.
The people that died. People that died and went to hell.
So they're people.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they can, like. So you're saying they come back in human form? You just come back to Earth?
I don't know if they come back in human form. I think like people have demon energy, like some people just hone it in. Like why do people in the world have to be so mean to people? Like why? You know, that has to be some type of demon shit. There's no reason why people are mean to people. Like, just physically mean to people. Like, do mean shit to people. There's no reason for it. I'm getting another call, Stan. We'll talk about this, man.
Sorry.
All right, bro. Yo, what's up? What's up?
Yo, Space, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Who's this?
Nothing much. It's Jason, Bolden from Florida, bro.
What's up, Jason?
Nothing much, man. Salute to what you're doing. I like your move, man. I think what people go wrong with demons is sometimes we get caught up into this like heaven or hell paradigm, and the issue that I have with heaven or hell is my great grandma didn't know nothing about heaven or hell. So y'all saying...
How will you... Wait, hold on. Stop. How do you know what she knew?
I don't know what she knew. I knew there was no Christianity, and the heaven or hell concept didn't make sense to my ancestors because no one told them. So my issue with the demons, bro, is demons are people. Demons exist in this real world. I believe that you a demon... Don't heaven and hell
come from... Don't Jews believe in heaven and hell, too?
I can't speak on Jews. I was raised in the Christian
belief. Don't Catholic people believe in heaven and hell too? So I don't know where you're getting this notion of just Christianity.
I believe that I don't believe in heaven or hell. I cannot believe in heaven or hell.
I'm with you. I've done drugs. I don't think there's a heaven and hell either. So
So if you remember the last time we spoke, I'm coming at you from a person that's experienced hallucinogenic episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tell you that I have seen something that looked like a demon
Mm-hmm.
that had negative energy, okay, I believe in demons. But for you to say, not for you to say, but for a person to say that only demons can come from hell, I don't believe that a God would make a place a torment, because all he do is bring things of love. But there can be negative energy.
Somebody wrote Jews
chat
don't believe in hell.
I'm sorry.
Somebody wrote Jews don't believe in hell. I'm just letting you know that.
Space, I can't speak on things I don't know. But somebody in your chat wrote succubus.
So
Space,
what?
we all been with a woman that like sucked our energy. So I believe in demons. I believe in emotional vampires, bro. But for me to say that the devil sent this individual from hell to come up here and torment me.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I right now, knowing that there was no hell until Dante's Inferno, right? So before a book was written called Dante's Inferno, nobody believed in hell. So the demon concept to me is a precept that was given to us. But from a spiritual standpoint, I will tell you, there is evil in this world. There are negative forces in this world, and that's what I refer to as demons. But for me to sit here and tell you that I saw a horned individual with a tail, no, I've seen a woman that was a 10 that sucked me into some drama and caused like BS. That's a demon to me. You understand what I mean? So I'm just coming at it from a more. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I hear you. I said I hear you.
So it's like, I just feel like our precepts are wrong when we talk about angels and we talk about devils. An angel, depending on what situation you in, an angel could come be like, hey, yo, they hiring at my firm, man. I'm gonna get you this job. And they get you a job for 6 figures. That's an angel. A demon could be like, yo, I seen Jason at the club, and they get you fired from your job. See what I mean? So it just depends on how you was raised. And right now, I'm more on a spiritual like path than I am like a organized religious path. So my whole definition of what a demon is just different. But I love is the fact that you actually take the time out on your platform to bring these discussions up. Because just because I think I'm right, that don't mean you wrong, Space. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know what a demon is. That's why I'm asking these questions.
Mm-hmm.
Like last week, I forgot we were talking about abandoned places like ghost towns, and I don't know. Like I don't know if there's spirits living in there or what's going on in there. But like
now, if you want like that whole, you don't even know, Space. Like you make me mad sometimes because you would do a live and then I'll be in a rabbit hole for 72 hours. But anyway, like when I saw the ghost town thing, I'm like. It brought me to you heard of Chernobyl, right?
Yeah.
So by researching the ghost town, I'm like, wow, this whole city was.
Do you think Chernobyl has negative energy, like demons? Yeah. Do you think demons are around Chernobyl, or do you think like it's just a space that nothing is going on?
I believe that you can leave this earth away, where you're not able to like leave this earth. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm new to my thinking, bro, because I'm breaking the bonds of Christianity. So I'm gonna be 100 with you. I still look, if something go wrong, I still be like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying, like, I'm learning through like reading books that the whole paradigm, and it's not my parents' fault or my grandparents' fault for putting us in church. They didn't know no better either. So I don't know if it's a demon or if like. I believe in church. I don't go to church, but I believe in what they practice, if that makes sense. Like they practice peace, they practice loving each other, and I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? But see, my issue with that, bro, is I'm from South Carolina. So contrary to popular belief, I identify as an indigenous person to this country, not somebody that was brought to this country. So knowing how my grandma used to move, she wasn't about that church. She was about spiritualism. So I'm telling you that, like,
but that comes from, but like the church, right, is a place where people are supposed to come. This is what it's supposed to be. I'm talking about what it's supposed to be, not what they do, but the meaning of church, of people coming together, loving each other, and just praising like higher power, and just be like, I like that. It's cool. I think that's a good thing. It's not. There's no bad in with that. It's just the other shit. The other side of it is where the bad shit comes in. Like when you put people in certain situations, they're gonna be people. They're gonna fuck it up. I don't know if that's demon ways.
Because
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm saying like I don't know if that's the demon ways. Like it's demon energy coming into the church or what. I don't know what that is, but the whole notion of church or what it's supposed to be is positive.
Okay, so with that, if you go take that, right, I believe that what church was originally about was true. Mm-hmm. So if you believe that church make you feel that way, I could say every time Space go live and we talk about something real, we in church.
Yeah, no, when you go to a concert, right, and you listen to your favorite rapper, whoever the fuck, it's church. That I learned this from Kanye. This is church. Like you put your hands in the air. You know what I'm saying? Close your eyes. Put your lighters up. Like that's church shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to a concert, it's music playing, but it's like the church of whoever the fuck, Drake, that's on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's church in a way.
And you know, again, I'm the type of person that can admit my ignorance. Being raised in the South, my grandma never believed in negative energy. She just felt like that person went through something traumatic and they wasn't able to transcend. So a demon, now I feel like I don't believe a demon is a spirit. I believe a demon is somebody sitting next to you right now. So every time, Space, when you, like, not to go too much into things, but when you transition from one platform to another, anybody that felt like you and Shammy couldn't make it, that's a demon to me. Because they put negative spirits into you, like, why you ain't gonna be able to do this, you're not gonna be able to do that. So demons to me are people. They're not spirits.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think in the sense of a demon, like a evil, I don't know if it's energy or something, but I think people have their way. Like everybody grows up different, everybody sees things differently. So I don't think just because they disagree with what you're doing, that makes them a demon. I don't think that.
No. I can disagree with what you're doing. Like I said earlier, just because I think I'm right, that doesn't mean that you're wrong. We supposed to disagree. That's what builds knowledge. I'm talking about someone in your life at one point said, Space, what you doing not gonna work. Like instead of applauding you, they was hating on you. That's what a demon is. Now, if you want to go even further, like, of course I can tell you, I don't even want to get into that. So it might be, you know, I'm not saying it's not negative spirits in this world. I'm just saying that the space that I'm in, I make sure that everything around me is as positive as it can be. Because I believe you can attract demons. Because a demon to me is negative energy. That's all it is. Like
just energy.
It's energy, bro. You can have a demon inside yourself. Like, bro,
I do.
Your chat will eat me up for this, bro. When you started Space and Shammy, it could have been a demon inside of you. Like, nah, this ain't gonna work, man. You know, it's self.
No, that was in Shampoo. That wasn't in me. I don't think that way. I don't think in that way.
That's why I rock with you, because I don't remember who told me, but
and I don't do shows and things like that. I don't do it for like, oh, we could make it to this. Like I don't do it for that. Like I do it like me and Shampoo will be on the phone and I'll be like, yo, if niggas heard what the fuck we was talking about, they be fucking with it. So I'm like, let's make it a show. You know what I'm saying? Like let's put it out for people to hear. I don't give a fuck if it sells, if we don't make money. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Shampoo. He gives a fuck about that shit. But
as much as I like, don't think because I don't subscribe to organized religion. And the only reason I don't subscribe to Space is because of the rites and rituals. I believe in spiritualism. So the God that I believe in, fear is not allowed in my life because fear is the demon to me. Fear, listen, and coming out of fear, bro, fear held me back from doing what I needed to do. So to me, that's the demon. You see what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, but look, man, I know it's other people wanting to call in. I don't want to stay on the line too long. Salute to everything. Go ahead, I'm saying.
I don't know. All right, man. Salute to you, Jason. Thank you for calling, bro.
Look. Wait, what? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
I hate the fact that it's something wrong with, not saying that you feel that way, but why can't we say we don't know? Like, not knowing isn't a bad thing. That means that you're on a path to knowing. So
I never know. I think I try to stay clear of people who think they know.
Who want to be around a smart dude? What can you learn from a smart dude?
Hold on. There's no such thing as smart.
Right.
There's no such thing as smart. Like, you could know things. Like, I don't know if you know cars. Like, you could know how to fix a car. You know what I'm saying? You could be smart in fixing cars. You know what I'm saying? But you put a fucking frying pan in your hand and you don't know how to cook a meal worth of shit. So it's
what if you
are you smart or are you just like?
What if you smart with cars but you only know Chevys and you don't know how to fix a Tesla?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a spectrum. Smart is a spectrum. Like, when people, that's why I don't like when people call me smart. They're like, oh, you smart. Like, I'm not smart. I just know shit. Like, So
you never claim smart. And you talking to somebody that's been watching you for years on this platform and other. You never claim smart. You took a position, and if somebody proved your position was wrong, you would concede.
Yeah.
That's what I call intelligence. See, it's a difference between being intelligent and smart. When I do the research, when I call into your show, I'm speaking about what I believe in. That's my intelligence. If you correct me and I cannot refute that, then I need to accept the fact that you know a little more than me, and thank you for changing my mindset. That's beautiful. That means I left our conversation learning something. That's why I don't ever want to be smart, because smart people don't learn nothing. And the worst thing to do is live your whole life thinking you know everything. You know what I mean?
People think they know everything. That's a fact. They do, though. I never believed it, but I've been talking to a lot of people lately, and I be like, these niggas act like they know every fucking thing.
Bro, that's a sad life. Why? Look, if you know everything, then why do they still keep writing books? If everything was already out there for us to know, then there will be no more books.
The thing is, somebody said, I forgot what the fuck it was. It was so good when somebody said it, when I heard somebody say that, when it was like, it's like you could read all the books, but there's still more books, like some shit like that. Like, it was something along those lines. I'm butchering it, but it was something like, the knowledge is in the books, but there's no knowledge in books. Some shit.
Yeah. Bro, I graduated with a degree in history, philosophy, and international studies. My parents was upper middle class, but my cousins lived in the hood. Space, I done learned more from a crackhead than I did some Rhodes Scholars in my life. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm not saying that just because you read books, you smart. I believe it's a balance between life experience and what you learn. So there are alcoholics in our neighborhood that you can learn from. Because I can learn from any homeless person, bro.
You can learn something from a fucking dog. Like, you can learn from anything. Yeah. It just is what it is. Like, that's just the world where it works. And that's why I don't believe, like, somebody not agreeing with you or something like that is a demon. Like, I don't believe that, because it's like, it could just be their way of thinking.
Yeah. That's a fact, bro. But look, man, I talk too long, man. You know, I ramble when I get a good conversation. My bad, bro.
You breaking up, Jason, but all right, salute to you. Thank you.
All right, salute.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Feel free to call up. We're talking about demons. Stan brought up the some Haitian shit. I forgot what it's called. Byron Samdi demon. He brought that up. Let's read a little bit about the Byron Samdi. You know, because I guess demons take many forms and stuff. So he put us up on this little Byron Samdi shit. Byron Samdi, known as Byron Saturday, Byron Samdi, Bawan Samdi, or Bawan Samdi, is one of the lower of Haitian voodoo religion. Sandi is the lower of the dead, along with Byron's numerous other incantations. Byron Samdi. Oh, this is crazy. He has so many names. So many fucking names. Often a chaotic spirit that greatly enjoys smoking, drinking, and interacting with people. That sounds like fucking Lansky. But he is also morbid by the... Let me call Lansky. Hold on, let me call him. Because this sounds like Lansky. If you read in this, it sounds like him. It does. This is off the wall. I didn't know this was going to come up. True, I'm going to call you in a second. I'm going to call you. You're going to be the last call. Let me call. Unless somebody else calls. True, you could call him too. It don't matter. Let me call him. Because this sounds like... I'm going to ask. And he's Haitian. You know what I'm saying? He is Haitian. So is Lansky my Byron Samdi? Is this what's going on? Is this what's going on right now? Is this going on right now? Is this what's going on right now? Let's see.
Hello?
Yo, Lansky.
Yeah.
It's Space.
Who?
Space, man.
Oh, Space. What's good, Sp8ghost?
What's good, man? So I'm doing my show. I'm on my show right now. Right? And my man Stan... Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And my man Stan said, we're talking about demons on my show today.
Okay.
And my man Stan told me about the Haitian demon. Turn your radio down a little.
You tell you about the Haitian who?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There's an echo on your phone, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me. Is it still speak echo or no?
Let me see. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Go ahead. There you go.
Okay. Okay, you're good. You're good now.
Okay.
So he was talking about Haitian demons, and he told me about Byron Samdi. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, Baron Sandy.
Baron Sandy. That's what you call
I know about that. I know about Baron Sandy. I forgot which one. He comes in the night. He's like a like a night. You know how they be having like nightmares when you go to sleep in America. Like, oh yeah, don't let the monsters get you, the bed bugs or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like a voodoo spiritual like a voodoo thing, like a voodoo like some shit like that.
Yeah, how Stan put it, he basically said that it helps you. It's like a tour guide to hell. He's like hell's tour guide or some shit.
He's probably right, bro. He's probably right on that. It's probably some shit like that, like and dealing with hell or like with death or spirit. Like it's something, they say Haiti is 99%, 100% Catholic, 99% Catholic and 100% voodoo. So it's probably some dark shit. They compare it. That
but
president
voodoo is not really that dark.
Huh?
Voodoo is not really that dark, though.
You don't think voodoo's dark?
No, there's good aspects to voodoo.
I mean, it's the original religion of black people from Africa. That's a fact, though.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know about that though. But I mean, it's good and bad voodoo. I guess you could say you could say that there's good and bad voodoo, but you don't want to get involved in that dark magic, man. People start sending spirits at you.
No, but listen, I'm reading this. So I'm reading about the Baron. You call it Baron Samdi. That's what you called it, right?
Yeah.
Because it has many names. But I'm reading this and I'm like, this sounds like Lansky.
Yeah.
Because it says.
The funny thing is, I'm a Baron Sandy supporter. I'm a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm reading it. It says it's a chaotic spirit, right? And he enjoys smoking, drinking, and interacting with people, right?
Yep.
But he is also morbid, very nature. Often, when possessing others, when they basically when other people lay down or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. The president of Haiti, Papa Doc, not the one from 8 Mile, because I know he was talking about 8 Mile. No, I'm talking about Papa Doc. He used to dress like Baron Sandy with the top hat and all that shit.
Yeah.
the president of Haiti. He was in the voodoo. His name Francois Duvalier, Francis Duvalier, and he he used to image his voodoo shit after Baron Sandy. So I'm a supporter of Baron Sandy.
Okay. What do you think of demons though? Do you think like you know the demon term? Do you think demons are people or is it energy or like what do you think a demon is?
I think they could be both.
Okay.
I think let me give you an example. Like like how there's always that one girl in the hood who knows every nigga who dies. That bitch is a demon, my nigga. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Why you say that?
Yo, bro. Because you can't have that much bad luck in the world, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all your people, niggas you messed with, or like vice versa. Well, niggas really be dying more than females. So, yeah. Like, like, I don't know. That's weird to me, my nigga. Like, that's like demon energy to me. Like, I'll be like, it's something in the cooch. Like, it's like, niggas dying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. But, I think it could be spirits. I think it could be energy, my nigga. I think it could be like a physical form, as in like a possession. So I think it's all types of forms. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm trying to think if I ever saw anybody get possessed.
So you think demons could take over people's bodies?
Like, bro, they could send yo, bro. Like, let me give you an example. Like, in Haiti, right? Like they always say. A good movie you should watch? A Rainbow and the Serpent. It's like a 90s movie, but it's like about, the white man going to Haiti, trying to find some medicine, and then he got caught up in some voodoo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's called The Rainbow.
What's that called? The Rainbow and the Serpent?
Yeah, it's like some old 90s.
I don't like that title because it informs that the white dude is the rainbow.
My cousin said I seen that movie. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no, but that implies that the white man is the rainbow. And the serpent is Haiti.
The title's definitely whack, but the movie's solid though. It's like a strong 6 or 7 for the 90s. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna call you, Lansky. Thank you for your call. I got another call coming in.
I appreciate you, bro.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you.
Well, salute.
All right, I just missed that person's call. Call back, bro. Call back. Lansky hung up. You can call back. But yeah, man, I don't know if they take any. I don't know. That rainbow and the serpent shit was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. I'm out of fucking drink. I got a date. I gotta go on a date in a little bit. But like, yo. Oh, salute to he's calling back. Okay, cool. Yo, what up? Yo.
Hello.
What's going on, bro?
Bro, I was watching your show. I wanted to set my man straight about the voodoo. Voodoo is
You breaking up, bro. You breaking up. I can't hear you.
Yeah, right now.
A little bit. Call back. Call back. Oh, man. People's phones fucking up, man. You start talking about demon shit, the demons start coming in and fucking up the stream. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You got to be careful out here. The demons, feel free to call up. The demons, you might be saying some real shit. We might be talking about some real shit today. And the demons are trying to hold us back. They're trying to hold us back. They're trying to hold us back. Call back. Sorry, guys. Can you hear? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yo, what's good, man? Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon.
What's going on, sir?
Sp8ghost.
Yes. What's up?
What's the deal, man? You want to look up a definition for us, man? Or can I read a few sentences of a definition?
Yeah, read it. Go ahead, man. Read it.
I tried to put it in the chat a little bit earlier, but it's called anthropomorphism.
You talking about the animorphs? Yeah.
Yeah, man. You wilding out.
You think demons
anthropomorphism.
are animorphs? They can shape into animals and stuff.
No, this is something different. The word a little bit longer than just anamorphs is anthropomorphism.
Do you know what Animorphs is?
It's like a cartoon, ain't it?
Nah, man. Animorphs was a book by R.L. Stein that had basically humans that can turn into animals and stuff like that.
So this is the scientific version of that, not like the pseudo version.
Yeah, no, they called them. It was like a team of kids that could turn into different animals, and it came from anthropomorphism, but they called themselves the Animorphs.
I think I know about that, but this is where they got this from.
Okay.
Anthropomorphism is an attribution of human traits, emotions, or intentions to non-human entities.
What is a non-human entity? Like a demon?
I want you to, when you get the definition, if that's how you feel it is, then that's what it is.
But what's the difference? Do you see a difference between like an alien and a demon?
Yeah, and it's in the definition.
Okay, go ahead, read it. I'll let you. I won't say anything. Read it.
It is considered to be an innate tendency of human psychology. So personification is the related attribution of human form and characteristics to abstract concepts such as nations, emotions, natural forces, such as seasons and weather. Both have ancient roots as storytelling and artistic devices, and most cultures have traditional fables with anthropomorphized animals and characteristics. People have also routinely attributed human non-emotion and behavioral traits to wild as well as domesticated animals. So, in a nutshell, when humans don't have a way to scientifically explain things that they see within nature or just their natural observation, they tend to anthropomorphize it. They tend to give it a human attribute so they can develop some relationship to it, so they can better explain things.
So you think the demon way? So like the symbolism of a demon with two legs, like a human and horns and shit. That's anthropomorphism.
You could say, and then that would be a way to explain to a child. So I'm sure True know about this when I'm trying to explain. And the last caller, a couple callers ago, he tried to explain as well, and he was going along the same lines. But succinctly, to say this short, basically, humans try to do this all the time, and they'll try to attribute a humanistic characteristic towards something that we can better try to explain things with, i.e., a demon or an angel.
Okay.
And we'll just try to put an experience to it, you know.
Yeah.
And call it that.
What do you believe?
Well, that's what I think. I mean, I try not to deal in beliefs.
So it's more of an energy thing. A demon is more of an energy situation.
So a demon would be just a human trying to explain a negative experience.
I don't think that's a demon.
And they will try to put like a humanistic characteristic towards it, just to try to simplify it and short it for convenience in conversation. It's like, oh, that was a demon. That dude that did that mass, atrocity on that group of human beings. That dude, or she was a demon, or he was a demon, or must have been a demon, or something like that. You know, same kind of way when you can hoop and holler and say you saw ghosts, you saw demons, you saw angels and whatnot, and you won't go to the clink. As soon as you say you hear voices in your own head that are not godlike, then they'll send you to the clink.
Wait, hold on. So let me ask you a question. When you read and you don't read aloud, do you hear a voice in your head?
I hear my own conscience, yeah.
Because there's a thing like that I learned that some people don't talk to themselves in their head. If that makes sense.
It does.
So it's like, I don't know because I do. I talk to myself all day in my head. So that makes me crazy.
that you can hear your own conscious? No, I don't think so. I don't
You think it's a
anybody,
conscious,
any
or you think
professional-
it's just you thinking?
I think it's just me thinking. It's my conscious. I know the brain is a network of different electrodes and systems and connections and all of that, and all those impulses work in a network with one another, and that's what creates the consciousness.
Somebody in the chat said they
Kind of
talking
like
to
how
God.
people say they feel so deeply about something, but they explain with their heart. They should be explaining with their head. Because if you got a heart transplant
But
and
if
you
you
say you
feel,
care about your mom,
but your heart, it's not really a heart. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about this.
I know it's 100% their brain, but anytime you look on the TV when it has to do anything with emotions, they put a heart there, especially around Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
because it's like you can I don't think that. I think you can feel like when you're coming, quote unquote, from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you could easily like.
Well,
people
what if you got a
easily-
heart transplant, Space, and
No,
they physically
we're
took
not
your
talking
old
about.
heart
We're not
out
talking. It's not a
and
heart.
they threw
It's
it in
like-
the trash can?
It's a figure of speech.
Exactly.
It's a figure of
Because
speech.
when they put that new person's heart in your chest, you should no longer remember the old people you knew in that room, your family members who would be surrounding you after the
I've
successful transplant.
I've heard when people get a heart transplant that they feel like certain things they feel different depending on where the heart came from.
But do they lose all connectivity to their loved ones who they knew
No,
before
not
that
at all.
old
But
heart?
they do feel something else.
And that's what I like to deal in, the five senses: the touch, the hear, the taste, the smell, and the see. That outside of which is that, it's something I can't attest to. But
Yeah, but you know it's there, though. But you know it's
do that
there.
anthropomorphism.
You know it's there.
Sure. When I taste, touch, and hear it and smell it and see it.
When you taste something, when you taste good food, like let's say you like beef patties.
Yeah, I fuck with those.
All right. So if you eat a beef patty and it's banging, like, oh, this shit good as hell. It's fresh. Everything good. Oh, shit. There's a feeling that comes over you. This is not the taste. This something else.
That's a sensation.
Yeah, that's a
And
that's
those
a whole different
sensations are
thing.
connected to your tongue, and your tongue is connected to your brain in many ways.
You're trying to science
And your brain
it.
tells
You're
you
trying
that
to
sensation.
science it, but you can't science that. Like you can't bottle that up and just give it to people. You can't.
Science, okay, so if you want to talk about pseudo-science or just pure science, and we could talk about both, but
I'm
gonna let
talking
you go,
about
man,
just being a person.
Yeah.
And tasting something and loving the way it tastes in that moment. Because you can have another beef patty and it won't taste the same. You know what I'm saying? But you could be craving beef patties like, damn, I want one. And then you get one, you be like, this shit is good.
Yeah, generic brand versus top shelf. I get it.
It don't even matter what it is. It could be just the moment, like, damn, I wanted a beef patty. I got it. Everything worked out. Like, and it came. It's fresh. They just made it. Like, this is the best shit ever right now. You can't bottle that feeling up and just put that sensation down. Same thing with sex. Sometimes sex is good. Sometimes it's
that's
not.
just because Space Ghost, every second, millisecond that passes, you and me and every other human in physical being or protein on this planet is changing. Just because that's how I could prove evolution, just through atoms. I mean, as your skin sheds every day, that's old DNA and old information being replaced with new information. So you're not the same person you was when we began this conversation 5 minutes ago, and neither am I. Just off science, but that's nothing pseudo. That's not spooky. That's not something to be afraid of. That's in a basic science textbook.
I'm not saying it's spooky. I'm just saying there's something at play when those things are happening that is unexplainable. It's not, you can't just limit and say, oh yeah, it's the nerve endings in the brain and da-da-da. No, because if that was the case, then you can just recreate that over and over and over and over, and you can't.
Well, everything has a number. So even when you're looking at a 24 case pack of water, molecule for molecule, it's not the same amount of water in each bottle of water, even though they say it's 16.9 fluid ounces. There's not.
No.
If we hit it molecule for molecule, so everything has a number. So everything
does
is
not
unique
have a number, bro. Sometimes some things is just unexplainable and it's infinite, and you like the space does not have a number. There's no number of planets. This is how many planets are. No, you can count around you, but then you look around and then there's a billion others. So it's impossible to count. Some things are impossible. You just have to deal with it.
I agree. And I appreciate you taking the call, man.
I appreciate you. What's your name, bro?
Joe Schmo.
Joe. Oh, there's Joe Schmo. Yeah, you're always the first one on here, man. I fuck with you, for real.
All right, man. You have a good rest of your Friday.
Salute to you, Joe.
Shout out to the chat. Peace.
Yeah, chat's crazy. Kat says she got the best beef patties by her house. I doubt that. I live close to Miss Patty's, okay? If you ever had a Miss Patty's patty, that shit'll knock Golden Crust on the fucking ass. Call up, True. Is King True still on here? Let me see if I got True's number. I'll call. Cause I know True is gonna come from left field with his old bullshit. With his bullshit. I don't know. With his Jamaican craziness. True be bugging, man. Oh shit. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all are being safe from this COVID epidemic.
Yo, why you gotta be racist, son? I catch you, I call you, and I catch you talking racist about Jamaicans, bro. Already, son.
I'm not being racist.
I'm
echoing. You got me echoing through the car.
Oh, hold on one second. Let me get home.
See?
Hold on, son.
Hello?
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, you can hear me good?
Yes.
Yes. This is a good topic, but I always used to call you Space Duffy. Just remember that I always call you Space Duffy, yo.
Okay.
Always call you Space Duffy, stuff. But
a Duffy is not a demon, though.
It's not a demon, but it's along the same line. You know what I'm saying? It's along the same line. Really and truly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in Jamaica or anywhere in the Caribbean, when you say Duffy, if they see something that's like a demon, they're gonna call it a Duffy. They're gonna call it a Duffy.
Yes. I'm aware.
You know what I mean? But,
I'm aware of that.
Right. But what y'all talking about is very, very deep. And you said something important, that the demons are messing with us. They messing us up. This is very, very true. And I want people to understand something, right? And this is my theory. You know what I'm saying? This is a theory I have. But through my own experiences, my family experiences, my research and things like that, which I'm not well researched on this subject. I could do more, but I know a little something, right? So, when somebody dies, right?
Okay.
In African culture, back in the day, we had a lot of rituals and different ceremonial things we used to do when people used to die to see people through to the next side of the afterlife, right?
Yeah.
We don't do that no more.
Yes, we do.
You know.
Yes, they do.
We know. Well, we pray. We have our little
There's a funeral.
The wakes and stuff in the funeral, but that's not the same thing as seeing somebody through to the next side.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Having a funeral, you just
Explain, like what?
Right. So we would have when somebody dies, we would have certain spiritual things that we used to do. We would do certain things with their ashes.
What?
We would have our own. No. This is real talk
right now.
Huh?
Do something with the asses.
Yeah, like in different cultures, because not every culture is the same.
Ayo, true.
Not every culture is the same.
True.
But no, this is real. This is real
What
talk,
are you
son. This is real
talking
talk.
about, fam?
No, in other words, right? There are spirits here that when people die, and they don't get seen through to the other side, they get caught in what you call not intermission. What they call that when you like in the media, like you in the intimate, like you in the middle, like you haven't you're not
They
there
get caught
yet.
in between.
You kind of stuck. Yeah, you're like in between. So you have so many different souls that are like stuck in between, like they dead but they still here and they trying to figure out what's going on. And that's why in a lot of religious cultures they tell you to, this flashed before my eyes, or you have to seek forgiveness, or you have to let certain things go before you pass, because these things will hold on to you. You understand what I mean? They will stay to you if you don't let certain things go now. You understand? This is the part of the journey of life, things that we learn.
Yeah.
So when we die, when our spirit moves on, it has to be able to let go of the physical aspects of life and go on to the next life, to the next journey. And there are a lot of spiritual energy here that's just balled up. And you have people that know how to use that spiritual energy in a certain way against certain people. You know what I mean? And I don't want to get too deep and too spooky with it.
No, get deep and
But
spooky. Go ahead.
But yeah. So you have certain people out there that know how to conjure spirits and use certain spirits against certain people. Like in the Caribbean, and too, like in the Caribbean, right? If you notice, a lot of any type of story when it comes to like spirits and stuff like that, and demons and all this other stuff, a lot of times those things are passed down through families, right? So you have, let's say, one person in your family experienced something.
It's called trauma, no?
It is called trauma. Yes, there's DNA trauma and things like that that's passed down. That's a part of it as well. But that's what I mean by when, like, let's say you go through something. Next, your grandson will go through it, or their grandson, their son, and stuff like that will go through it. Like it passes down.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm listening to you.
I'm with you. Go
right.
ahead.
Right. So like it passes down. So like it almost stays in the family. And if somebody outside of that family don't necessarily have those same experiences, but that family for some reason it just stays with them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like if you experience something or you come in contact with something negative or whatever, like because there's so many aspects of this thing, because you have certain points in the world where spiritual energy is very high. So let's say somebody died in Queens and Springfield Boulevard. That spirit,
let's just say like this, like a slaughterhouse. You can feel the death
right,
in that building.
Right. And those areas can become very strong spiritually, son. Like you don't notice like a lot of white people buy up certain properties in black neighborhoods and stuff like that, in the ghettos and stuff like that. They buying up certain things because they know certain. Not all these white folks know, but the rich white folks that spend money in spiritual magic and all this other stuff. You ever hear of all these different, Aleister Crowley's, all these rich white people that was so invested in different magic and all this stuff because they understood the knowledge that these people stole from us, the spiritual knowledge. We don't have it no more. It used to be able to pass down in our families, and we would know it, but we don't know it because it was stolen from us. These people know it.
I don't know.
These rich white people
I
in
don't
them,
know about that,
they know it.
I don't know about that, true.
I know.
I think people like that who just do evil shit just have other things guiding
definitely.
them. Just have things that we can't explain that guide them, and they have their own, morality of what it is that they're doing. But
right,
to us
because
it seems evil. But I think it is evil because to me, like let's take somebody like a Jeff Bezos, right?
Right.
Fucking billionaire, fucking ridiculous, right? Trillionaire now, right? Basically.
Right.
So why is he using his money? Why isn't he using his money for the betterment of everybody?
Right, but you see in their mind, and that's a fact what you're saying. In their mind,
know what I'm saying? You can make. Let me tell you.
Right.
Jeff
Go ahead,
Bezos. Jeff Bezos is a trillionaire, right?
Right.
Amazon
Right.
Amazon workers get paid minimum wage.
Yeah.
You can easily raise everybody's salary. You can easily do that. Just raise it. It don't have to be minimum wage. It could be fucking $10 more, and then everybody will be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. They ain't gonna do that.
The whole company would prosper more.
Right.
More. It would prosper more.
Right.
Like he would, if he gave everybody in his company a $10 raise, his stock will go up.
He wouldn't hurt.
The stock will go up. The stock will fucking go up.
His stock will definitely go up. That's a fact. Yeah.
But they don't do it. But they don't do it though, True. But they don't do it though, True. Even though they have the means to do it and the money to do it, they won't do it.
Because you got to understand how these people mind work. These people mind work from a frame of everything is mine, and whatever crumbs get dropping, if I could give it to you, if I don't clean it up, you can get those crumbs. I just need you. This is their mindset. This is their mindset.
That is more demon-like behavior to me.
That's
anybody doing some small time. They do this. They do that. Like that is more demonish. Like that is like Satan level demonism to me. Like ruler of shit.
There's a book called The Iceman Inheritance. You ever heard of that?
No.
There's a book called The Iceman Inheritance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in this book, it talks about how cavemen used to, when they get hungry, being that they're in the cave, they don't have like harvest or nothing. They don't have like farms and things like that. So the way that they get food, they used to eat their old and eat their young.
Yeah.
And they would get mad at their women for having babies. They would eat them while they were pregnant if they was hungry. And they have this proof because, and when they used to dig up and stuff in those mountains and things like that, they will find the bodies, they will find the bones, and they'll find the DNA and everything like that. To because, and then too, in the ice things get preserved, so they'll find these bodies just like that, eaten up. You know what I'm saying? And most of the bones were old women, aged women, children, and women. You know what I mean? So it was these men, these cavemen, who could use their power over people that were weaker than them. They were succubus. They were succubus. They were, they would eat them up and use them for sustenance for them, for themselves.
But what?
You know what I mean? So we gotta understand.
That's the times though. Like that's the times. They're in the ice age. There's probably no fucking food around.
Right, but at the same time, I'm showing you the mindset of where these people coming from. I'm showing you the mindset and how it got passed down.
That's in survival. Other words, that's survival tactics. If me and you,
survival. So
me and you were stuck. Listen, if me and you were stuck in a cold in Antarctica, and I'm
not gonna eat you, bro,
and you die, and I ain't ate in 5 days.
You a big nigga. I would expect you. You know
what I'm saying? If I ain't ate in 5 days and you died and we in Antarctica and I can't be saved, like I don't know what's gonna happen, I might eat you, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you die before me, bro, I'm not eating you, bro. And maybe that's just me saying it. The full fat chubby nigga I am, and I eat every day.
I'm more morbid. I probably die.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'll probably die first if I see myself in a situation where I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm saying it to myself. I'll die first, bro. I'll probably die first. I'll probably walk myself to death, trying to find my way out of the situation to death before I actually.
I'll be the same way. I'd
probably exactly. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying to say all that is the mindset that got passed down from these people. Mind you, African people never went through nothing like that. We had everything in abundance, bro. And this is and I don't want nobody to
people
get
say that.
No
people say that. People say that. But there's no proof.
What you say? You said what now?
There's no proof of that shit, man. Stop.
You cannot prove a mentality. You cannot prove a mentality. But if you are going to prove something, you're going to use evidence to do it. And if you can show substantial evidence to show that this person. It's just like how do they figure out manslaughter? How do they figure out murder in the first and in the third and all that other shit? They use evidence. You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily prove what a motherfucker was thinking when he did it, but you can use the evidence to point you in the right direction of, okay, well, this is more than likely what was on their mind at the time. And through their situations, what they've been through, what these people been through, they kept that mindset, bro. Everything is mine. I can't share with you. This is the mindset. Everything is mine. I cannot share with you. I have to take everything that I
don't
see
know what that is.
That is good for me.
But what is that?
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is, but there are people. You know, it's funny because me and my wife were talking today. And I said, babe, you know what's the strangest thing in the world? Is that me and you consider ourselves good people and we'll say all the stuff that we would do is good. But then there's people out there that would think to themselves, evil and wicked stuff to do to people every single day in, day out, and they functional people amongst you and me.
Yeah, because they don't see it. They
know.
don't see it in that way. They don't see it the same way you see it. They might be seeing it as I'm helping people.
But if hurting somebody is not helping somebody, if you cause hurt,
that's you.
And that should be
what is your definition? They think because like let's say oil, right? Oil is being removed from the ground or whatever, right?
Right.
But oil is very harmful. You know what
very
I'm saying?
harmful, yes.
It's a harmful place. It fucks up the atmosphere. It fucks up
all that.
And people.
But they make more money producing the oil than they would using natural energy.
Yes, but they feel that this is just natural. It's coming from the ground. You know, same way people feel about weed, they feel about oil.
No, sir.
I'm telling you, it comes from the earth.
No, sir. No, sir. It's not so. But here's the thing.
That's what they think.
It's how they package the oil. It's how they pasteurize the oil. Not necessarily the oil.
But that's
itself,
not on them. That's not the people. The people who pull it up are not the same people who use it. They just sell it off. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
It's
but
not
here's
them.
another thing. I know
so
I
it's
just
like
said something.
I can pull this resource, and it's only worth something because these people will buy it.
Yeah, but no. I mean, people will buy natural products as well. They can sell. See, the thing about it is, they'll lose their monopoly. Because you know a lot of these gas companies are the same fucking person. Same fucking person started all these gas companies. It's really the same motherfucker reaping all the benefits. And if these gas companies go, they lose their monopoly. So now the responsibility is to the brokers and to the people that own these companies. Not necessarily to the people that's buying the product and
people that work for them. They feel like, I'm hiring people. I got jobs. I got people that are working here.
They're gonna always use positive outcomes to fuel negative means. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like Trump.
None of these motherfuckers are rich.
True. Trump wanted to bring back coal. Remember that? We're gonna bring back clean coal and all this bullshit, right?
Something like that, yeah. I remember
he wanted that. He wanted clean coal. We're gonna have clean coal. We're gonna open up the coal mines and da da da.
Right. Oh,
and
you're right. Yeah, he did say that.
Coal. Yeah. Like these people's lungs get fucked up working in them coal mines. You know what I'm saying? It's harmful. It's a harmful fucking thing.
Yeah.
But to him,
cancer and all that, dying and all that.
But to him, it's like, no, we're gonna figure out a way to clean it and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's no fucking right way. We already went through this. So this is never going to be fixed. So
listen,
he's coming at it from a positive perspective.
There's a lot of things that they just not going to change because it will ruin the whole system. But there's ways, and then us too, us as consumers as well, we like to know certain, niggas like to know they doing better than niggas in the project. So when you got these niggas that's making a certain amount of money, it's like, yo, I can't. If you think about it. There's some niggas that they don't want everybody to do. There's some niggas that don't want everybody.
This is just,
but true. Because if everybody was doing good, they would lose their point.
Yes, but true. This is only in America.
Only in America.
Because I've been talking recently in these past couple of days. I've been talking to people from the UK, and they think totally different. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And they call us crazy because we are so greedy.
Yeah, man.
Because we are. As Americans, we are greedy. We need to do this. We got to do this. We got to be better than this person. We got to be better than this person. Yeah, the American dream is not. It's fucked up. The way you really prosper, honestly, in my eyes, because this is how I see it. The way you really prosper in life is to help other people.
That's a fact.
And to do good to other people. Yep. I've never seen it the other way. And these people are fucking filthy rich being assholes. And I don't know how it's possible. You understand? I really don't know how it's possible. So that when you talk about transferring demons, when you talk about transferring demons, the large money portion is the transfer of demon shit. Because this person wasn't always like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Jeff Bezos was dead broke. He started his business. He had a business, and it just grew into what it is. But he had a stable foundation to do his thing.
I'm not hating on none of those people that got what they got based off of what they have. And if anybody is working for them, you're working for their dream and not yours. And if you're okay with that, then you really
other
can't
countries
be mad.
got their shit too. UK got a queen, they got a king, they got all these rich people too. They got their bullshit. But I just see it differently. I don't know. I just see it different. I don't know.
Listen, man, listen. Just like we had a conversation, we did a live, right? I remember this live that we did, and I told you, I said, there will never be world peace because there never was world peace.
You don't know that.
I'm not saying, you know what, I don't know that, but based off of evidence, remember that word evidence now, I can point myself in the right direction, bro.
Okay. So are we
and
the
I
demons?
Can tell you.
Are we the demons for the earth?
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna tell you something. And I don't mean to cut you off. But I'm gonna tell you something, right? The main reason why there will never be world peace is because when the people stop fighting, there were people. You watch all these governments, the Soviet Union and Russia. What happened over there? They broke down the wall and everything like that. Those were the people breaking that wall down, bro. The people did that. And when we stop fighting our own fights and we leave it up to the government to help us fight our fight, you literally have quote unquote grassroots movements that are being funded by rich people, rich government people, Jewish people. No, let me not say Jewish people. I don't know that. Scratch that whole comment. But rich people that are involved in those powers that be, funding these grassroots movements, you will never defeat your oppressor when your oppressor is helping you fight. You know what I mean? If you Crip and you fight in blood, how you gonna go to the Bloods for guns?
My thing is, what is the fight? What is the purpose of the fight?
The purpose of the fight is to have everybody on an even playing field, bro.
Nah.
To stop the monopoly.
No, what is the real purpose of the fight? It's gotta be. You want an even playing field, right? Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, we get an even playing field. It's never gonna happen. That is never gonna happen.
That's why.
Peace could happen. An even playing field is never gonna happen.
And that is why. And you know why? And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say even playing field is the right thing. I'm not even going to say that. Because an even playing field would mean if you got food in your house and I got no food in my house, and let's say I have no children and you got 10 children, I go in your house and take half your food and bring it into my house so we can have an even play. That's not right.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't be able to do that. That's an even play, and that's not right.
Wait.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
it's not right to give food to somebody who needs food?
No. It's definitely right to give. Listen, it's definitely right to give food. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't give half of what you have to somebody that doesn't have half the proud or the doesn't have half the lifestyle you have.
But it will help.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on. My thing is, will that help that person?
Say that one more time.
Will giving up half your shit help that person?
Yeah, for the moment.
Okay, I say do it.
You say go ahead and do it.
I say do it because
you're gonna give them. Now you're gonna give them.
You know why? You know why?
Mind what I said. I said you got 10 kids. Yes. They don't have no children.
Yes.
So let me say. I'm gonna say it one more time. So me and you, I live right across the street from you, right?
Yes.
You work hard all year to get what you got, right? Your fridge is full.
Uh-huh.
You have 10 children to feed, including your wife.
Yeah.
I say, man, can I get some food? Can I get some food? You tell me, all right, go in there and get what you need. I take half the food out your fridge and I put it in mine. Mind you, I live by myself across the street. I don't have no family. I don't have nobody to feed. It's just me.
Yeah.
Is it right? Is it right that I take half your food for my one self? Yeah. Got you. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's greed. It is greed. Right. But if I'm the person who's losing the half, it's on me because I let you do it. You understand? I didn't give it.
I can't argue with that. If you
I didn't give it to you. I didn't give it to you. I just said you're wrong for taking half. But I just said go get it. I didn't give you what I wanted to get. Because you're fucked up because you was like, oh, he should just have this. No, but he wants maybe he's getting half because he's like, you know what, I'm gonna get this for the whole week.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
But in a perfect
world,
right?
You're wrong for thinking like, damn, you could have just not given him nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm showing. It's just like this, right? It's just like this. The other day ago, matter of fact, perfect scenario. The other day ago, I go into a Jamaican spot on Mott Avenue in Far Rockaway. I get there, I buy 3 plates for my family. A lady came up to me in the line. You know, older lady. She was like, young man, I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat. Do you mind if I can get something to eat? I said, yeah, sure. Go and get whatever you want. Based off of that conversation, what do you think she did?
Got mad food.
Just based off of her having character, she came to me properly. What do you think she did?
She said she don't want the food. I don't know what happened because I've been through a situation. I've been through a situation where somebody asked for food. Somebody asked me for money in the food thing. I said, I'll buy you food. And they said no. And I've been in a situation where I was going to give them money and they said, nah, I want the food. I've been in both those situations.
Well, no, she did the right thing. You know, she got a plate. She got a plate, got her own plate and everything like that. Now, when she did come up to the counter, she would start asking for cake. She started asking for juice. She started asking for that. Even though I paid for it. I wasn't tripping. I was like, go ahead, get what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to show you that there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things. Like if she would have came, I want some food, and then I give her my card to go and get some food, and I'd be like, yeah, do what you want. That's not the way to do things. You understand what I'm saying? Everything should have to be in accordance to order.
What does this have to do with demons?
You know what I'm saying? What you said?
What does this have to do with demons?
Let's break that down. So my dear, all right, this is my theory basically, and I said all that to say this, right? That there are negative energies out there, and we are a ball of energy. You know what I'm saying? Human beings are a ball of energy. When we die, that energy does not die. That energy has somewhere to go. But that energy also has a consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that your spirit has a consciousness. I believe in that. I believe that we all work on the same network of consciousness. Now, this is pseudo. What the brother was talking about pseudo, but pseudo don't necessarily mean it's not true. You understand? So let's knock that. Niggas be like, oh, pseudo this, pseudo that. Pseudo don't mean untrue. Pseudo just means conventional science cannot prove it.
Uh-huh.
That's all it means. You know, they can't boil it down to a numerical number. They can't break it down for you. They can't show you how
All
you
right.
have dreams
so
and what that adds
so
up
there's
to.
demon energies when people die that stick around?
Yeah, I do believe that, bro. And I do believe that there are people and there are certain circles of people and also traditions that knew how to use those energies. Like you have people that used to conjure up spirits, and they would talk to their ancestors and seek guidance from their ancestors, people that move on. This is just you being able to tap into a certain energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. It's very simple. We do make it sound spooky, and it does freak me the fuck out. Yeah, go ahead.
How do you call onto those energies? Like, how do you know what energy you're getting when you call it?
I don't know how to do that shit personally, but I'm from the Caribbean. Remember that. Me and you both.
Yeah.
We both from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I have heard stories, both sides of my family, about spirits.
No, my grandmother is very spiritual. My grandmother,
I heard a lot of shit.
My grandma is very spiritual. You know, she tells me that she sees my grandfather and shit like that. She tells me that. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know demons as far as like bad energy and demons. I don't know what that is, man. Like, I don't know if it's energy or if it's like just.
I think, man, this stuff is very deep, and you also got to know it's just like this, right? Like when you dream, you enter a different plane of existence.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. I believe that.
I don't think so.
I believe now.
Dreams,
yeah, you know, okay, your mind putting together memories and thoughts and all this other shit.
Listen, I don't think the dream is another world. I think the dream is just your things in your head that are just coming together. I don't think.
Well, see, you said world, because, right?
Yeah,
world
because
implies something physical.
No, not even physical. No, not even physical. I've done drugs. True. There's. Oh, he hung up. Something happened. True hung up. But there's things around us that we can't explain, that we don't see unless you've taken mushrooms or acid or something like that. And you start to see these things that are around us all the time. Not even like some of the time. They're around us all the time. And you just can't see them. And that is not dreaming. Like, dreaming is a totally different thing. It's like, I think it's like a brain thing, dreams. All right, well, I lost True. I don't know. I think he's a truck driver, so he's probably driving in a bad area. But I'm going to wait like another 2-3 minutes. If somebody wants to call in, feel free to call in. If not, I think I'll conclude demons. We'll do another episode on demons soon. The next episode I'm gonna do next Friday. The next episode, every Friday we doing these. So every Friday I'm trying to do these things. But the next episode is on werewolves. I want to do an episode on werewolves. I heard somebody told me a story about a white werewolf coming to women and different from black werewolves, and I'm very intrigued on werewolves. I'm very intrigued on werewolves. Werewolves. Hold on. Let me say something about demons before I get out of here. So, demons is a Jew. Like, you see how this person said it was more Christianity. I found something that says demons from Jews. Like, it's in the Israel book and all that shit. So you can Arsenal product destined. You can Arsenal astral project. Yeah. I was in a room and we were talking about astral projection and all that shit. And that's where the werewolf conversation came in. We were talking about astral projection and shit like that. We'll do a whole episode on astral projection. That's a whole nother fucking thing. That's a whole nother crazy thing. Demons in Islam. Okay. If anybody knows, we'll do demons. We'll always come back to subjects. So this is like I'm trying to do this every Friday. So we'll come back to demons. We'll come back to fucking aliens. We'll come back to UFOs. We'll come back to you know, bullshit, COVID and diseases. We'll come back to all this shit. If you go to theformalities.com, it's going to take you to the YouTube page. But the YouTube page at the bottom, The Formalities, is a show that I did in 2013. It's one of the first podcasts on Apple. It was just me, Combat Jack. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the first black people podcasts. And we've been doing it for a long time. Shout out to Lenny and Cram. Actually, let me call Cram. Hold on. Let me call Cram. Cram was on our old show, and this is the new Formalities. So this is the new shit. I'm trying to do this every Friday. And Cram is definitely, it was me, Lenny, and Cram. We started the show. So he's definitely the main dude. So he was my hood analyst. Like, he knew what was going on in the hood and all this shit. So he was the hood. He was the mall of the show. If you ever listen to the old episodes, he was the mall of the show. So hold on, let me call him. And then we get out of here. I'll call him and we get out of here.
Please leave your message.
Oh shit, hold on. Damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Try it one more time.
Please.
All right, well, that doesn't work. Let's try Lenny. Hold on. All right, so let's try Lenny. Lenny knows a lot about a lot of shit. Sorry, Jack. In Call of Duty, if you need something in the bag, take the shit. What? These topics are cool. Different shit. Yeah. Thank you. Let me call Lenny. Hold on. This is The Formalities. This is the new The Formalities. I got the domain and all that, man. I'm happy. I wanted that domain for a long time. Somebody was hoarding it. And I had it before, and then somebody took it, and then I got it back. True, they about to take your whole job. The Skinwalker Ranch has to have the answers. Everything that goes on there. All right, Lenny's not picking up. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. This was The Formalities. We'll be back next Friday to talk about werewolves. So please feel free to call up next Friday. I try to do it around 5 o'clock-ish. I try to do it. We went an hour and a half today. It's a little longer than expected, but it's cool. And yeah, bring your werewolf stories next week. All right?